Please be seated. Wow, what a glorious Brighton afternoon. Distinguished guests, graduands, families and friends, it gives me enormous pleasure to formally open your graduation ceremony today. Graduands, this is very much your day, a day to celebrate your achievements, to reflect on an important phase of your personal journey that is coming to an end, and also to look forward to what lies ahead. Graduation ceremonies are always a high point of the academic year, bringing together the whole University of Brighton community with your families, friends and supporters to celebrate your success. And as we celebrate, I want also to recognise the unique set of challenges you've had to deal with over the last few years. We know how hard you've all had to work to get here today, and you should all be incredibly proud of how far you've come in your time with us at Brighton. Today marks the culmination of your amazing journey and of the start of something new, something even more exciting. As each of you crosses this stage, we mark that you become a graduate of the University of Brighton. As you do so, I hope that you'll feel as proud of yourselves as we do of you, and we feel incredibly proud of you. Over the course of this week's ceremonies, we celebrate graduates aged 20 to 78 from 92 countries around the globe. This university is incredibly proud of the diversity of nationalities and backgrounds that make up our institution, and long may that continue. Now, graduates, while you are undoubtedly the stars of the show, we have with us today some other incredibly important people. On behalf of the whole university, I would like to thank your families, your friends, and your supporters who've been with you there in so many ways during your time with us. We also have here on stage, in the auditorium, and behind the scenes, some of the talented and dedicated academic and professional staff who have played an important role in supporting you throughout your time with us. Now, graduands, during this afternoon's ceremony, I have two final requests of which I would make of you. First of all, can I ask you to please stand? Graduands, this is your chance to show your appreciation to your friends, your families, your supporters, and to the staff of the university. So can I ask you, please, to make some noise and give them a huge round of applause. Now, graduates, I would give that a solid 6 out of 10. We are the University of Brighton. We don't do quiet. Can I class that as a warm-up? So let's try that again. Say thank you. Friends, families, and supporters, your graduates have set the benchmark for this afternoon. Please be seated. Graduands, today marks a significant personal milestone for each and every one of you. As you celebrate, I also ask you to reflect on the fact that none of us ever truly stops learning. I hope that you'll carry with you all the experience you've gained with us as you continue your career wherever life may take you. Today marks a beginning, not an end, and we look to all of you to shape the future. You will do so as members of a university alumni network that provides you with a lifelong link to your fellow graduates and over 190,000 fellow alumni worldwide. This network provides advice, connections, and a valuable community of support for you to access in the years to come. The alumni team are here with us today, so do please call on them for contacts and support. Please don't forget to wear your alumni pin, which you can find in your bags. And also make sure to give the team your email address, and if you're happy to do so, give them permission to keep in touch with you. We want to hear about your story, where you go in the world, what you achieve, and what your Brighton effect will be. Graduates, in the time that you have studied with us, much has changed in our world, and the role and value of universities, like ours, is being challenged and questioned like never before. Our response to this is clear. Just look at the world-changing impact of our research, our overwhelmingly positive social and economic impact, and our crucial role in developing the professionals, the innovators, and the leaders of tomorrow. What we do matters. What you do matters. Graduates, you are the best possible answer to any skepticism. In a world of challenges and uncertainties, we must recognize the boundless possibilities and opportunities that lie ahead. The ability to combine knowledge and practical skills alongside personal qualities such as resilience, adaptability, and creativity has never been more crucial. This university, your university, will continue to play its part by ensuring that our research, our knowledge exchange, community engagement, partnerships, and our teaching come together to allow our students to develop the practical wisdom they need to thrive. Graduates, yours is the future. Use what you've learned to make a positive difference and to help inspire all of those around you. In doing so, I urge you to do 3 things. Keep on learning. Keep on believing in yourselves. And above all, stay curious and allow that curiosity to open doors to new knowledge and new possibilities. Finally, I want to thank you all for making the University of Brighton your university. You've all made a mark and contributed to making us who we are during your time with us, building memories and friendships along the way that will last a lifetime. Carry those memories with you as you make your own unique mark on the future. From all of us at the University of Brighton, congratulations and thank you. We are about to begin the presentation of awards. Now, graduates, you might have noticed I said I had 2 final requests to make of you today. My second request, you know all that lovely, inspiring stuff I said about staying curious? If you could just park that for the next 2 hours and stay in the seats we placed you in, that would be much appreciated, because it all gets incredibly messy behind the scenes otherwise. So, as you will have noticed, we have a big screen on stage, and soon that will be filled with you and not me, and that's a good thing. As your big moment arrives and you cross the stage, enjoy your moment. As you can see, graduates are now being ushered into their positions so that we can begin the presentation of awards. Please bear with us. We need to get them there in one piece and also in the right order. As each of them cross the stage, I would encourage friends, family, and supporters to let them hear just how proud you are of them. And your graduates set the benchmark earlier. This is a joyful occasion, so please show them your appreciation. I now call upon Andy Davies, Associate Dean of the School of Education, to announce the awards for that school. Andy.
School of Education, Degree of Master of Arts, Education, Zoe Kemp. Education, Leadership and Management, Marie Julia Charles. Swasti Yagambram. Postgraduate Certificate, Early Years Education with Early Years Teacher Status, Suzanne Brown. Natalie Bushell. Kirsty Coles. Rebecca Collins. Olivia Mills. Alicia Perframan. Sonia Pine. Summerlee Wilson. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Art and Design, Shante Badu. Elizabeth Francis. Dongay Ha. Stella Nabagirkar. Secondary Biology, Jessica Critchley. Charles Edier. Boucher Gergen. Secondary Chemistry, Harry Addy. Zara Butt. Charlotte Gilbert. Rushi Jodha. Benjamin Nwachukwu. Moses Ogunsola. Charlotte Simmons. Secondary English, Zoe Amos Gaskell. Ellie Aviant. Roxanne Baker. Molly Dickinson. Lexi Duffin. Sadie McIntyre. Grace Rocker. Secondary Geography, Jacob Chapman. Shannon Grimes. Annabelle Lunsky. Ben Spooner. Secondary History, Charlotte Gratt. Rebecca Harding. Secondary Mathematics, Eric Asuako. Taz Cheel. Joseph Davis. Zayad Fayed. Callum Fielding. Christopher Gagawi. Elizabeth Hall. Larry Lai. Lucy Notaj. Helena Paver. Joanna Pavlik. Ritu. Wenyan Sindiko. Jacob Taylor. Sean Thomas. Secondary Physics, Bruno Aboadji. Anthony Amuta. Theophilus Balaji. Taufik Duro-Dorla. Phineas Gawewi. Ismaila Idowo. Daniel Inamuha. Mark Kalu. Stephen Kalu. George Nagamwa. Morrison O'Dady. Olubenga Oladpupo. Bamidele Omotoso. Asha Sangster. Prosper Seekang. Godson Smith. Primary 3 to 7 years, Holly Armstrong. Christopher Bell. Jessica DeJesus. Vicky Heckroot. Charlotte Meggery. Lucy Ogg. Ushini Wanigasoriu. Macy Ward. Primary 5 to 11 years, Amy Barrett. Emma Coleman. Kate Flood. Amelia Freeman. Katerina Gonsalves. Sasha Greenwood. Caris Jones. Callum Keith. Holly Kerr. Olivia Langford. Ellie Lishman. Tiggy Rose. Christina Seamark. Isabel Townshend. Dylan Watkins. Chloe Wilkes. Matthew Willard. Professional Education Studies, Destiny Biuli. Jessica Hanum. Tallulah Moonsey. Kate Stephen. Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Secondary Art and Design, Sarah Lever. Secondary History, Nathan Finch. Further Education and Training, Laura Bossum. Adam Butterfield. Amelia Bysouth. Elizabeth Gingell. Patricia Hayward. Bev Jenkins. Gemma Johnson. Chrysanthi Canary. Daniel Reed. John Sangster. Anna Simonova. Jamie Sims. Benjamin Sturt. Estella Tarrant. Sean Thomas Wilkinson. Madeline Wyborn. Primary 3 to 7 years, Organitgar Ollie. Isabel Songer. Primary 5 to 11 years, Eve Ashdown. Olivia Baldwin. Paige Bennett. Emily Buckman. Jonathan Burnett. Harley Cadaray. Kerry Dayman. Shannon Evans. Tyler Ferry. Amelia Hicks. Georgia Hobden. Lois Howard Walsh. Anna Jayran. Lauren Marklew. Paula Iris Medina Perez. Alexia Mugrabi. Anna Shepherd. Degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Early Childhood Education and Care, Lola Armour. Poppy Barrow. Kaylee Clark. Angelique Decker. Lauren Doncaster. Josephina Fruling Gledhill. Tamika Garner. Katie Horton. Margaret Hawkins. Lena Hulley. Marael Joseph. Shadaman Karim. Anna Lavery. Louisa Miranda Ferreira. Sarika Marukan. Jumana Shahid. Maisha Yasmin. Yuming Chow. Education. Bianca Almeida. Matilda Bacon. Bethany Kaplan. Lucy Cullen. Renee David. Phoebe Fields. Zoe Johnson. Lucy Juna Graham. Elizabeth Osgood. Gabrielle Saint. Harshita Singh. That concludes the first part of the presentations.
Thank you, Andy. We now move to the presentation of our honorary graduate. May I invite my colleague, Dr. Vedrana Velichkovic, Principal Lecturer in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, to present Dorothy Coomson.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates and graduates, families and friends, it is my honor to introduce Dorothy Coomson. When the university considers awarding honorary degrees, it seeks individuals who have not only pushed the boundaries of their field for the benefit of society, but who also reflect the values that are important to us at Brighton: creativity, sustainability, partnership, and inclusivity. Today, we seek to honor such an individual. Dorothy Coomson is a global best-selling author and journalist whose record-breaking career over the past 2 decades has seen her become Britain's best-selling Black female author of adult fiction. As a writer, Dorothy's work transcends the pages of her books to include advocacy for improving literacy and access to publishing, especially among those from marginalized backgrounds. Motivated by her own writing journey, Dorothy's personal and professional commitment is to encourage creativity and spark a positive reading culture wherever she can. Dorothy has always been an avid reader, but it was a casual chide from her mother that will bring out her inner writer while she was only a teenager. As a young girl, Dorothy had a voracious appetite for books, and so, believe it or not, she channeled her energy and curiosity into writing books of her own. At 13 years, the first chapter of her novel, There's a Thin Line Between Love and Hate, was ready. And right then, her journey to becoming the best-selling author she is today began. She would write more chapters every school night and then pass them around to her school friends the next morning. To say her knack for promotion and distribution is truly innate may not be far from truth. She continued doing this throughout the subsequent years in school and college, writing many more unpublished short stories and novels until her first traditionally published book came out in 2003. In 2006, Dorothy got her maiden feature on the Sunday Times bestseller list with her third novel, My Best Friend's Girl. The book eventually peaked at number 2 in the charts, and it was picked as a Richard and Judy Book Club summer read. Dorothy's books have since connected with readers all over the world, with her works being translated into more than 30 languages. Pretty impressive. In the UK alone, her books have sold over 2.5 million copies, with her bibliography including Sunday Times bestsellers like The Friend, That Girl from Nowhere, The Ice Cream Girls, The Woman He Loved Before, The Chocolate Run, and Marshmallows for Breakfast. Her reputation for surprising readers with unexpected twists has earned her the nickname Queen of the Big Reveal. And in 2013, a TV adaptation of her 2010 bestseller, The Ice Cream Girls, attracted more than 5 million views on ITV1. 2 of her other novels have been optioned for the screen by Hollywood stars. Dorothy has also picked up critical recognition for her writing along the way, with The Ice Cream Girls and The Rose Petal Beach, both shortlisted for British Book Awards, and Dorothy winning several other awards, including the Black British Business Award, Image Award. Beyond the successes she has enjoyed as a storyteller, Dorothy believes that everybody has a story to tell and should have the opportunity to tell them. This belief underscores her advocacy for democratizing the UK publishing industry and making it more representative. In the wake of the Black Lives Matter protests in 2020, she criticized the industry as being a hostile environment for Black authors, highlighting how Black authors are demeaned, demoralized, and discarded behind closed doors and given for public support. Her account significantly shaped responses to a report assessing diversity within the UK publishing industry in 2021. Later that year, Dorothy was named one of the top 100 most influential Black people in Britain in 2021 by the Power List and was celebrated in GQ style as a Black British trailblazer. Dorothy regularly speaks at writing events and workshops to share her knowledge with aspiring authors and new writers to help them find their mojo. She records the Happy Author podcast, which aims to demystify the world of publishing for newbies. She is also an ambassador for Little Green Pig, a charity that works in the city of Brighton and Hove to give children and young people, especially from less privileged backgrounds, the space, time, and opportunity to write and create. As a creative, Dorothy is a master at drawing inspiration from her own experiences and immediate surroundings to enrich her craft. Many of her works trace back to one local setting or the other, with most of them set in the city of Brighton, where she has been a long-time resident. Her 20th and most recent book, the deliciously named Slice Slice Baby, a baking detective mystery, was self-published in 2024 and is the first in a mystery series set in Brighton. Dorothy's 21st novel, Give Him to Me, a sequel to her 2024 hit book Every Smile You Fake, will be published in 2025. As a person of Ghanaian descent, Dorothy loves her fufu and jollof just as much she loves humor. I'm not sure whether it's Ghana jollof or Nigeria jollof she loves, but she does. While this is true for the food, it is also true for her cute little dogs named Fufu and Jollof. Dorothy has a degree in psychology and public media from Trinity and All Saints, now Trinity University in Leeds, and a master in journalism from Goldsmiths University, London. In 2019, Dorothy was awarded an honorary fellowship by her alma mater, Trinity University. And now, in recognition of her major contribution to creative writing and literature, it is our honor to present Dorothy Cumbson for the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters of the University of Brighton.
Dorothy Cumbson, I confer, for your major contributions to creative writing and literature, I confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters of the University of Brighton. Congratulations. I invite you to present them.
Pro Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates and friends, hello. The brief for giving this speech said that I was to be formal but friendly and definitely not humorous. Well, Dorothy, I thought, how are you going to navigate that when you spent a huge chunk of your life trying to make people laugh? Even when I make them cry in my books, I throw in a bit of humor to counterbalance it. So, with this in mind, many apologies in advance if I inadvertently make you laugh or you accidentally find humor in these here words. And then we come to the thorny issue of me being not very good at doing what I'm told. Doing things differently, not following the rules, is kind of baked into my DNA. From simply not following recipes, because despite all evidence to the contrary, I'm convinced I'm a Michelin-star chef, and to me, actively ignoring the people in publishing who told me, sometimes to my face, that black women can't be the main character in rom-coms and thrillers and books that make you cry, I just can't seem to do as I'm told. In fact, let's be real for a moment. I am standing here today because I do not do as I'm told. And it sometimes seems that I go out of my way to do things the hard way, which obviously isn't always a good thing. I grew up adoring books, loving reading and writing, relishing every opportunity to experience other lives through stories. My mum taught me to read and write before I went to nursery. My father always encouraged us to use the library. And I wrote my first book when I was 13, after my mother made the throwaway comment about writing a book instead of hanging out in the street with my friends. I was actually too much of a nerd to do that, but I did think, yeah, I love books. Why don't I just write a book? So I wrote a book. It was a teen book called There's a Thin Line Between Love and Hate, and I used to write a chapter every night in my exercise books and pass it around my convent school friends in the morning. That book was set in America, even though I hadn't actually been there at that point. Ever since then, my writing and storytelling have stayed somewhat closer to home, and I always try to infuse my books with a sense of place. Those places especially being 3 cities, London, Leeds, and Brighton, that have shaped my personality and experiences of life. I went to college in Leeds, where I first met my husband, as well as writing my first unpublished adult novel. I completed my master's degree in my birth city of London, where I wrote my first published novel, and now I've been given this honorary doctorate here in Brighton, where most of my novels, from book 5, Goodnight Beautiful, onwards have been set. That's what makes this award extra special. There is so much I would love to say to you, but my time up here is short, as well as formal and friendly, but not humorous. Here then are a few things that I hope will help you to maybe not do things the hard way, like I do. My first point is this. For the next stage of your life, you're going to have to be brave. I know being brave can be more than a little terrifying, but you are going to have to be brave because the world needs you. It needs your uniqueness, your humanity, your story, your you-ness. The world needs everything that makes you who you are to ensure our societies are a rich, vital, varied tapestry of human endeavour. As wiser people than me have said, there is more that unites us than divides us. And we need to celebrate those points of unity and connection and togetherness, while understanding that we deserve to revel in and honour everything that makes us distinctive and irreplaceable too. There is room for all of us on this planet, and we must remember that. We must strive for that. We are seeing in horrific real time what happens when only one type of voice is listened to, when only one narrative, one story is allowed to be heard. We are on the front row, watching and hearing what happens when some humans are considered more important than others, when some histories and stories are twisted and hidden because the realities of them are too horrendous and shameful to face. Even as governments across the world refuse to listen to us or to follow our wishes, we still need to raise our voices. We still need to stand up and be counted in any way we can. You, the writers, the poets, the artists, the sociologists, the historians, the linguists, the psychologists, the future politicians, the philosophers, the theologians, the future publishers, the teachers, and the educators, you are the ones who can do this. You are the ones who can prove that there is space for everyone in this world of ours. You are the ones with the abilities and tools, the voices and the creative means to remind every single human that the current gaslighting won't work, because we know everyone is created equal. We care about everyone, no matter who they are. And it is you, every one of you in this room, You can make sure that message gets out there in many different ways. You can overtly or subtly subvert the dominating unequal narrative by, for example, writing political essays, producing groundbreaking research, or bumping off truly objectionable figures in your latest murder mystery novel. Say it however you want to say it, but just keep saying it and keep showing for other people in our global community. Keep speaking out about what is going on in Congo, Sudan, the Caribbean, Palestine, Bangladesh, Kenya, as well as speaking up and out about the poverty and inequality we see and experience closer to home. As civil rights activist and politician John Lewis once said, "If not us, then who? If not now, then when?" Despite how it may sound, I am not saying you have to leave this place and then spend all your life fighting. I am saying we should all do what we can to make the world a better place. Everyone deserves the chance to rejoice in the connections we create in our local and global communities. This brings me to my next bit of advice. Surround yourself with people who you trust, people who will always support you, who will be your cheerleader, who will have your back, but will also respect you enough to tell you lovingly when you are being out of order. I have several people like that in my life. They keep me going and they keep me safe, and I hope you find those people for you. Don't forget to be that type of friend for others too. My final point is one that I hope will have the most impact on you. I love my job. I adore being a writer, but like any job, I can struggle with it. Some days it can feel like I am trying to push water uphill, that no one out there gets what I'm trying to say in my books, that I'm never going to finish whatever it is I'm working on. It is then, in those moments of frustration, that I need to remember that the niggles, the worries, the lows, the troubles are only there because I am a writer, because I am doing what I love. And I need to enjoy every maddening, scary, depressing, irritating, uplifting, hilarious, comforting, exhilarating moment of it. That is my wish for you, that you find something that is life-changing, all-consuming, immensely frustrating, but ultimately rewarding and enjoyable too. In my husband's favourite book, The Woman He Loved Before, it says, "Happiness shouldn't be the destination in your life. It should be part of the journey of your life." Let me paraphrase that to say, enjoyment shouldn't just come from completing a piece of work, reaching the end of a particular milestone. It should be part of the journey of your work and your life. Someone quite astute said to me the other day, "You know your job is basically using dead trees to make other people hallucinate." After I picked my jaw off the floor, I felt quite smug that I have a job that is pretty darn cool when you boil it down to the basics like that. A job that has brought me here to you today. I hope you find a job, a way of being, a way of living that is as equally cool. I'm so excited for you all, being at this particular starting point. Please enjoy whatever comes next. Enjoy your work, enjoy your journey, enjoy your life. Pro Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, graduates and friends, thank you so much for this honour.
Thank you, Dorothy. Doing things differently is very much in the DNA of the University of Brighton. I now invite Andy Davis, Associate Dean of the School of Education, to continue the awards for the school. Andy.
School of Education, degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, primary education 3 to 7 years. Lucy Albone. Louise Bartlett. Mishka Cook. Paige Elliott. Esther Fisher. Also jointly awarded the Walker May Literature Prize, Jennifer Jones. Amelie Knight. Hannah Matthews. Libby Millen. Emma Montague Smith. Tabitha Pennington. Jasmine Pettifer. Abby Pope. Ashley Refault. Georgia Simon. Georgina Stace. Katie Stanford. Holly Sudbury. Caitlin Turner. Zoe Watkinson. Primary education 5 to 11 years, Amelia Adams. Lily May Allen. Benjamin Amos. Sophie Arnold. Isabella Atherton. Anna Barros. Rin Baitup. Isabel Beaton. Georgina Bingham. Imogen Bishop. Nell Bowles. Kia Brett. Ella Brown. Millie Cadman. Jack Cassidy. Rhiannon Cavey. Stephanie Chafer. Kanaya Charles. Also awarded the Harrison Prize, Libby Cole. Lisa Coles. Rosie Collingwood. Daisy Cooper. Grace Cullinane. Jessica Davey. Caitlin Deeprose. Christian Dolan. Layla Daw. Jessica Drake. Lucy Dwyer. Leah Ebsworth. Shona Ellis. Alexander Fivash. Tiffany Fry. Bo Garner. Jacob Gorrell. Alexander Hancock. Marie Hardiman. Sophie Harris Cotton. Libby Hartnup. Imogen Hawkins. Megan Hendry. Amelia Hordell Welton. Naomi Curse. Amy Key. Esme Colwey. Peter Lane. Isabel Malins. Lauren Martin. Anna McAllen. Harry Orchard. Lauren Parker Brown. Anna Philpott. Maddie Ralph. Olivia Reevy. Emily Richardson. Max Roberts. Holly Rook. Kate Russell. Lisa Sandat. Louise Saunders. Katie Searle. Natalie Selly. Chloe Shaw. Hannah Shirley. Erica Siggs. Gemma Smith. Tallulah Somerville. Evangeline Spenceley. Bridie Stringfellow. Amina Syed. Maisie Tapp. Joshua White. Francesca Willenberg. Jolie Wilmot. Grace Walton. Primary English Education, Tasnim Ahmed. Oliver Cullen. Kira Ellis. Jack Hawkins. Amelise Humphreys. Also jointly awarded the Walker May Literature Prize, Mackenzie Jenkins. Erin Keefe. Isla Lowe. Amy May. Maisie Newland. Madison Nichols O'Connell. Mia Ryan. Gabriella Skripchik. Keely Stringer. Charlotte Tate. Sophie Tuhig Jones. Primary mathematics education, Samayo Abdul Qadir. Rachel Anderson. Louis Barnard. Kirsty Botting. Josephine Clayton. Samuel Colbran. Ellen Cooper. Chloe Evans. Ashley Louise Karminski Miller. Fern Madison. Frankie Manthiakis. Catherine McGregor. Erin Mears. Jamal Nemdil. Stephanie Powell. Charlotte Searle. Michael Simmons. Hannah Turner. Lauren Wallace. Philippa Weldon. Secondary mathematics education, Ruyi Shanhi. Rebecca Mawson. Dom Negus. Lucy Scott. Working with children and young people, Chloe Campbell. Ella Collins. Kersha Ford. Cameron Harmer. Kerry Jeffries. Rihanna Maiesto. Sarah Northwood. Catherine O'Hagan. Laura Strong. Rachel Williams. Certificate in Education, Further Education and Training, Advanced Practice. Renata Kurek. Hannah Morris. Emma Starr. Anna Staples. Jack Woodgate. And now research degrees. Degree of Doctor of Education in recognition of a programme of work entitled Helping Novice Non-Specialist Teachers Foster Self-Efficacy in Primary Art and Design through Collaborative Creativity, a Role of Balance Between Agency and Instruction, Alison Herman. And in recognition of a programme of work entitled Becoming a Sports Physiotherapist in Elite Sport, Knowing How to Thrive, Continuing Professional Learning Stories of Experienced Sports Physiotherapists Who Work in Elite Sport, Colin Patterson. That concludes the presentations for School of Education. I now call upon Dr. Lara Perry, Dean of the School of Humanities and Social Science, to make the presentations to that school. I hope everyone has a lovely day. Thank you.
School of Humanities and Social Science, degree of Master of Arts, Community Psychology, Teo Laverne. Teaching English to speakers of other languages, Sanjana Santosh. Degree of Master of Science, Social Work, Ruth Evans. Amelia Jones. Postgraduate diploma, approved mental health practice, Leah Bladen. Colin Christensen. Simone Harris. Charlotte Paris. Rosie Player. And Vanessa Wade. Postgraduate diploma in humanistic counseling and psychotherapy, Ash Denscombe. Tamsin Haskins. Reese Lovell. Francis Moat. Allison Newton. Elizabeth Pegg. Daniel Proctor. Postgraduate diploma in psychodynamic counseling and psychotherapy, Noor Eddin Altali. Luke Beachy. Louise Flowers. Caitlin Emily Gardner. Carla Gearing. Isabel Gilvin Cartwright. Tracy Grant. Nishi Gupta. Epiphany Leone. Cara Lurai. Eleanor Mason. Rebecca Melville. Samantha Simonich. Rachel Starkings. Kate Winter. And Miranda Wood. Postgraduate diploma in social work, Lance Adebisi. Annie Drinkwater. And Mary Gornall. It's a pleasure now of presenting our research degrees. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in recognition of a program of work entitled Because I Can't Just Go Back to Africa, How Place, Race, and Political Grace Affect the Mental Health and Identity of African Adolescent Refugees Growing Up in London. Esther Aola. In recognition of a program of work entitled Post-Conflict Oral History and Conflict Resolution at West Belfast Interfaces, an interpretive examination of the Duhas Oral History Archive in the Northern Irish Peace Process, 1999 to 2015. Martha Beard. In recognition of a program of work entitled Utilizing Incident Data in Support of Healthcare Quality Improvement, Mark Edwards. In recognition of a program of work entitled Testament, Gender, and Agency in Early Modern Revisions of the Lucretia Narrative, Cara Gathern. In recognition of a program of work entitled From Company Museum to National Collection 1927 to 2023, Telling the Story of Popular Photography Through the Kodak Museum Collection, Jane Knight. In recognition of a program of work entitled Millinery for the Masses, Homemade Hats, Amateur Handicraft Instruction, and Embodied Knowledge, with specific reference to everyday fashion in the collection at Worthing Museum and Art Gallery circa 1920 to 1949, Joanna Lance. In recognition of a program of work entitled, Ooh, There It Is. And I was quite excited to have sex again. A longitudinal interpretive phenomenological study exploring the experiences of perinatal sexuality. Amy Middleton. In recognition of a program of work entitled Staying with the Muddle, Learning to Live Well on Anthropocene Island, Catherine Monson. In recognition of a program of work entitled Radical Art During the Second World War in Britain, Conscientious Objection in the Work of Dawn Treacher, Claudia Treacher. In recognition, of a program of work entitled Living Well with Multiple Long-Term Conditions, Young People's Care Experiences Explored Within the Frameworks of the Early Adaptation Process and Ecological Systems Theory, Tracy Whittle. In recognition of a program of work entitled British South Asian Experiences of Collaborative Exhibition Making, 1971 to 2008, Hadra Williams. In recognition of a program of work entitled In a Style and Fashion, Fashioning Jamaica, 1950 to 1970, Eleonora Young. And that concludes the presentations for the School of Humanities and Social Science.
it's now my duty to draw this ceremony to a close. I would like to do so by drawing on the words of the late, great Sir Stephen Hawking. Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Try to make sense of what you see and wonder about what makes the universe exist. Be curious. And however difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Sound advice for all you to remember as you embark on the next stage of your journey. On behalf of us all, I congratulate you on your achievements. And without wanting to sound too Scottish, does anyone fancy a celebratory drink? It's free, don't worry. If you'd like to join us, you'll find celebratory drinks in our Alumni and Guest Lounge in the Hewison Hall, which is directly behind the auditorium. But first, may I ask you to please stand whilst the platform party leaves the hall to a piece of music by another brilliant Brighton graduate attributes. Thank you and well done.